My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Cultist Simulator, where in the last episode we were making our way through an expedition and it looks like we have found the end of it as we've found the hidden door. Now apparently there might still be victims alive inside, so I imagine there's going to be like a melee. Throw more money at the problems. Make sure that I keep working while I'm doing it. Empty tomb. Here is Voivode's mausoleum. Swagged cobwebs hang like soft grey drapes. A great sandstone sarcophagus stands upright at the far end. It's empty. Oh. Someone has left a little heap of treasures before the sarcophagus, like an offering. There are no footprints in the dust. Whoever left them here came long ago, or else has no need to touch the ground when they pass. So we get an urgency of appetite, which is like a level 6 grail. Okay. We got some notoriety. More funds. Get all of our people back. We spent a lot of resources here. Okay, so all of this is just like direct results. Now we get things that we actually got from it. So we got cracked noonstone. We got a flayed tantra, or the flayed tantra. And we got a frangiclave. Okay. Cracked noonstone. Noon, as the saying goes, is not what it was, but this stone still retains an embry glow. It has been cracked. A forge aspected follower could restore it with sufficient resources, or I could use up what power remains in it. There's also the Flayed Tantra. This is unique. Perfect. This Tantra is recorded as being spoken by an enigmatic individual identified as Peel, with many of the qualities of the mythological Naga. The Flayed Tantra is played a notable part in Alexander Sparrow's paranoid pamphleteering. It's an aspect text as well as it is written in Sanskrit, the holy tongue of the subcontinent. The door to the 4,000 years of poetry, ceremony, and mystery is now open before you if you can struggle through the lotus convolutions of its vocabulary. Okay, let's translate the text. And if I get... So what? It is someone with Forge Aspected Follower. I think I have a Forge Aspected Follower, but I don't know if I've got them to high enough level. Yes, it's Tristan. Okay, so I should ascend Tristan at my next convenience. Actually, if I use this as a trapping, the urgency of appetite, it's going to prevent it from becoming a dread. Because that one doesn't, but this will become a dread. So, sure. If I do this, and then this, as well as Tristan, and the... Oh, I'm one short. Urgency of appetite would actually need to provide a lantern lore for me to use it. So I will still need to use restlessness. That's fine. That's okay. What's the frangiclave? There are keys that open doors, and then there are keys that destroy them. Aspect tool, the sword is not to kill, the instrument's in the hand of the killer. It's aspect knock, and it is aspect auctionable. So it's aspect knock 12. So if I need knock in a pinch, this is my highest amount. Okay. I don't imagine it will be the answer to the Stag Doors riddle because it asks for exclusively lore, but this isn't lore, right? It's aspect tool, aspect knock. So I don't believe I would be able to use it. So I think I'm going to translate and read this text before I do anything else. There's a fleeting memory. Fleeting memory has no lore that I need, unfortunately. All right. We get the Flayed Tantra back, and we get the Scholar Sanskrit. All right, let's put the Flayed Tantra down here with our books. It has no extra information, so it's now just time to read it. Peel was numbered among the great hooded princes, but it breaks with the brethren and followed the Thunderskin in the endless dance. Absurd. Let's continue working at the Institute. What a way to make a living. sure we ascend as well. Eventually, I'm going to start joining these furtive truths. That said, where'd our ascended truth law go? Right? Shouldn't we have that back? Has it disappeared under one of our cards? Because I'm specifically thinking we had a high level of the secret histories. Exploring with the scraps of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the shires. I can do that with this as well? What? I did not know I could explore with that. All right, we've got a consciousness of radiance, so now we can ascend Tristan. Let's do that. Get that out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Drop that in there as well. Beautiful. We read the Flayed Tantra. Once Peel had peeled itself, it had the ink it needed to write the Tantra. It had to face the wrath of its fellows. Had to face the wrath of its fellows. Here is an invocation it used to fend them off. And it is a Geminate invocation. Well, that is a very high level. Over here. Let's drop you down. Use it in right with a Byzantine tinct or meteorite bullets to summon a percussagant. So use it with the corpse when winter power, the corpse will rise. Use this with... Speak this over a corpse in a rite with a winter aspect present, the corpse will rise. Nearly every summoning rite requires knock influence. This law will provide it. Okay. Use this to summon a raw prophet. This one isn't even giving me information what it wants me to use it for. Use this in a rite with hard influences, Byzantine tinct to summon the voiceless dead. Just making sure that none of these can be used in a different fashion like I had been ignoring with the furtive truths. Okay. I would love to continue down Maze Line, but I do not have the ability at the moment. I just can't fulfill the very substantial moth commission. Furtive truth. Seems a good thing to do. Merits further inspection. We get Keglin's Scratch. Oh, these? Oh, no. These are consumed in the process of getting us things. Uh-oh. It's a problem. It's not a huge problem, but it's a bit of a problem. Okay, so let's explore Keglin's. I guess we're throwing people into it as well. Determined happiness now borders on the fanatical. I think we'll put the recipient. No, I think like Victor and Enid are really, really good. Okay. Let's go explore that. I'm actually going to try and join the furtive truths at the moment as well. Now down here, I get my unmerciful mantra back, as well as I get Tristan the Disciple. Now Tristan should have 5 Forge Lore, and does. Beautiful. So if I put you in here, can I subject Cracked Noonstone, repair it? But it will take funds necessary to purchase the materials. Sure, go for it. I have no clue what it's going to do. The expedition continues. Let's hope it ends well with all of us. Sure. I'm just going to throw more money in there. I don't know if I should be throwing money in these phases or not. Either way, it's what I'm doing, I guess. Sucking mud. Tricksy fishes. The earth is hungry. We need lantern to show us the way or forge to make one. Lantern to show us the way or forge to make one. Well, we've got lantern. Call upon the watchman who illuminates. The watchman will lend virtue to our lamps and they will show us the perils to avoid. Probably. Needs funds to complete their task. Go for it. Got our health back. As well as some restlessness. Okay, I could ascend another person in the cult. We've gotten the Noonstone back. The mirror is repaired. It shines as it once did before. This is noon, as the saying goes, is not what it was, but this polished stone still retains a sunset glow. Okay, these are just materials. Tools, in particular. I'm going to keep them off to the side. No clue what I'm going to do with them yet. Let's chuck those furtive truths back in there. Let's use the Mirror of Glory and try and ascend... Probably Clovette. It's worth ascending right now. And this is just effectively a way to get rid of that restlessness. Our expedition continues on. Okay, I might need to send another person. So what? You asked for Forge or Lantern. I've got Tristan, who's Forge. I don't want to lose all of my people in a single thing. Our strength is considerable. We should be able to send them down into the darkness, but we must take care. I don't have like a better way to help you with that. Well, the Pacifian Disciple is some extra knock. Sorry, some extra edge as well as some extra lantern. Both of those could be useful. You want glimmering, which of course I don't have, because of course I don't. Why would I? Clovette has heart. Her optimism is daunting. She wields her joy like a hammer. Oh, man. Sounds like a lovely person. Isabet is extra moth. It's chaotic. Fair enough. Okay, and we'll throw these two furtive truths in here. Oh, no. More restlessness. All right, we'll ascend Violet now, I guess. We can do that without even using law. Promising research. Sure. Now, we've got Violet, a believer. Beautiful. What do you get? Ooh, you're getting winter. Violet likes to paint. She has a gift, although she's very modest about it. She never puts human figures in her paintings. There are enough people in the world. Okay, this is asking for funds. Sure. Glimmering! Stop asking for glimmering! Ask for erudition! Glimmering is literally the only thing you can ask for that I don't have. The dead are slow as the movement of a sundial's shadow, slow but ceaseless. They remember pain and fear, but not clearly. We know both sensations too well. They may be too much for us. Our strength is not enough. Okay, let's have a look at who we can add in here. Our strength may not be enough. Our strength may not be enough. Okay, neither of those will do it. Ooh. We call upon the ivory dove, from whom nothing more may be taken. The dead boil and rattle in the darkness, but we have been touched by the hours of winter. Perhaps they will recognize that. Let's actually look if I can possibly throw Isabet in there instead. Okay, it looks like the only way that I can possibly even succeed is to throw Violet. All right. That's really unfortunate, though. Don't ask for glimmering. The Wrath of the Dead? No, we fall back. That's a problem. Because now I can't ascend Violet and then send her in to help. Oh, boy. This could be a problem. So, I guess I'm just trying constantly here. All right. Wrath of the Dead. Fall back. There's our furtive truths back because it probably asked for a GD glimmering. An expedition member is dying. If we fail to pass a peril or guardian, we'll usually lose one of our number. Oh, gosh. Expedition continues, but we lost someone. We've definitely lost someone. I have no clue. Perhaps they will recognize it. I was hoping they would, but apparently not. Can only send money or people. Stop asking for glimmering, you GD madman. They draw back, their almost faces flat and watchful. They will not trouble us. Thank you. All right. All right. Looks like we might get through Keglin's Watch at this point. Treasure lies before us. Okay. Once a lady. The hour is stale. The dust sifts worryingly down from the rock above, but the dead lie still. This chamber, with its chalked figures and ancient stains, looks promising. Come on. Be extremely promising. Ooh, it looks like it was, although we've now immediately fed notoriety over there. Damn. In a lead-lined sarcophagus lies the skeleton of a woman. She wasn't buried here, but it looks like she crawled in to die, and something has happened to the shape of her skull, pushing out her jaw like the muzzle of a beast. Scraps of rotting linen swathe her bones. Treasure lies among the remains of her clutching hands between her ribs. Okay, so we got Violet the Believer back, we got our Percipient, we got our Slee, which means we lost... I can't even remember. Ooh, bronze. We got a dappled mask. Oh, interesting. In the forest where the moon couldn't go, the boughs of the trees were woven together like bandages or lovers. The moon might change herself. Damn it, I should really have these come up for much longer. The moon might change herself to an ant or a bird or to her sister, but the forest would never yield to her penetrations, no matter her caresses. One day, we came with our scissors, and we severed the branches until the moon and the blood dappled the rotting leaves on the forest floor. It's another tool, so we'll put it down here. And bitter black salts. No ordinary chemist could produce these dark gleaming crystals, not without a touch of the forge. That's a pigment. Okay. Okay. It looks like this is promising. We've gotten one stage into the research. Hell yes. It's one stage more than we've ever gotten before into the research. Asking for a glimmering. All right, well, now it's time to fail. If I go to the Ecdysis Club now with different... No, I can't use these as entry. Damn. I was thinking if I use different entry, would I get a different result? Yeah, maybe. Okay, we did get the Forgotten Chronicle. So if we use this, we would discover secret locations on the continent. Okay, so we will use this. Tentative evidence. Damn. Ecdysis Clubs is being closed, and we've got Contentment. But we'll explore. Well, hang on. New text. Little wars, great intrigues, cryptic priesthoods, mystic crimes. All past now, but what traces did they leave? Let's immediately start going back to the White Door just to check stuff out. Okay. All of this is sitting quite well at the moment. Well, save for this affliction. Okay, this place merits further inspection. It is the Firmia Abbey. So I want to get more secret histories lore so that I can find more of these expeditions, and those expeditions are going to reward me lore to do other things, and then it'll feed in on itself, I believe. The intensity of radiance, that's unfortunate. Not really going to do anything for me, are you? Okay, with our affliction, let's quickly heal that up. I mean, I could explore Firmia Abbey right now. Oh, I could use that intensity of radiance to actually ascend our Violet, and that'll prevent it from becoming a despair. There we go. Position at the Institute, just keep going back. This has got a contentment in it, I'm just going to leave it there. It'll be pulled out by anything that needs it, if something needs it. Alright, there's Violet, a disciple. So now we have someone who has 5 aspect winter, which could be particularly handy in some of these different expeditions. This is to Firmia Abbey. Robert Firmia spent much of his unsavory fortune on the endowment of this monumental forest-crowded abbey. The monks dislike visitors. Their ways are not exactly orthodox. They celebrate a certain harvest festival with an unsavory vigor. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm going to need there. I'm going to throw Isabet in there as well as sleep. And some money. Okay. I need to get more moth lore as well. Again, just go back to some places in our dreams to try and find some more lore. This is funds for the expedition, sure. Shadows dapple the path. Perhaps the path is the moth. Perhaps the path is one the moth has given us. Perhaps. Probably it is. Probably we'll make it through. I mean, our moth is already there, right? It's Isabet. No one else, I believe, here actually has moth. Yeah, in fact, no one has moth other than Isabet, so should be fine. Hopefully. The deepening silence. We've lost the path. Yeah, sounds promising. Ooh, we got a vitality. Nice. Got a restlessness as well, though. Damn. I kind of want to speak about esoteric matters to get some more people that I can then ascend in order to get rid of these fatalities and stuff. I should actually have a look at these. Peril-prowled forest. Long ago, the primal trees marched from sea to sea. Some traces of their reign still survive, like this dense and choking territory of root and thorn. The practicalities of Forge or the mysteries of the moth may see us through. Okay, so that's one thing. Monks, contemplatives, blessed or condemned to service here. They're bound by their curious vows. We can murder them or deceive them, but we cannot seduce them. They are aspect guardian. Okay. And this is aspect peril. Okay. I should probably then, because of this aspect peril, send in someone with the forge. Because that'll give us the ability to see through the woods. We call upon the moth who is dappled. Sure. See if that one works. Oh, a new patron. Interesting. Lost the path. The forest towers against the dusk sky. The beasts of the forest are silent, but now and then we see their eyes. I would send my dappled mask if I could, but I don't believe I can. Uh-oh. An expedition member is dying. Oh, God. We failed to pass a peril or a guardian. We'll probably lose one of our number. Yeah, we just lost Isabet. That's a big problem. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Because Isabet was the moth, which was our only win con there. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got Poppy Lascelles. An amiable woman of property. She'd like to talk to you. She's a patron. Sure. Unfortunately, I can't ascend her in my cults. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I fund scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution. And all you need to do someday is introduce me to someone else who will end matters properly. She smiles benignly. Use passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. Use reason. Someone who will end matters promptly. The forest enfolds us, but we are practical souls, strong and forge. Will probably be fine. All right, I'm going to send the Percipian Disciple because that's some more forge. No, that's some more lantern, isn't it? Yeah, I shouldn't send. Yeah, we have some forge already there. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hopefully. A light through the trees. There's something up ahead. We've made it through the forest. Beautiful. Okay, our lantern has passed. That's our second dread as well. Let's actually start purchasing some opium. We've gotten reason. Yes, when the season of rags comes around again, my sponsor will require someone for an ending. You can provide someone sufficiently loyal, or you can provide yourself, as you prefer. I don't want to be any trouble. Okay, so you want a sacrifice. I don't know if I want to do that. Throw some more money in that for no reason, because I don't really know what it's doing, and I don't really know how it's supposed to... Okay. The Order of Guardians bound by oath and custom, they are too steadfast for the Grail's seduction. We must defeat them with the edge or bedazzle them with the moth. We might not have anyone with edge right now. I think we sent our only edge already, right? Your lantern, your forge. Did we ever have like a high level edge? Because I know with the Percipient Disciple, who has one edge, we might prevail if we're lucky, is what it's telling me from that. Using anyone else is probably not going to change it. I can't use May, as I would have assumed. Can't use Poppy, as I would have, again, assumed. I'm gonna throw them in and try and go for the luck. They're stronger and wiser than we'd supposed, and now their blows have found a mark. Uh-oh. Yep, an expedition member is dying. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if I don't invest anymore, surely I'm just gonna lose all of my expedition members? There's nothing I can send that'll help them right now. So just be lucky. We lost Slee. Bugger. Whoa, their bodies lie in robed huddles, each indistinguishable from the next. Step over, move on. We actually managed to get past it. Hell yeah. Treasure lies before us. I mean, I'll throw a money in just in case that's necessary. Probably get it back if it isn't. Beneath the bows, the monks and their miseries lie behind us. Here in the chapel courtyard, a great yew rises beside a granite altar, liddled like a sarcophagus. What's within? Notoriety immediately. Thanks. The space inside the altar is filled with broken cups, everyone painted red, everyone scrawled with vile graffiti and otherwise befouled. The monks must have held great ceremonies of detestation and kept the remains as trophies. Buried among the corpses are other treasures. So I lost like 2 people there. But I got, ooh, a silver spinthria. I also got the known unknown Tantra, as well as against the sisterhoods of the Not and. Okay. This is in Sanskrit, right? Carlos Garcia Sori, the ecstatic mystic of the Pyrenees, was known to recite this in 3 languages, though he never visited the subcontinent. And against the sisterhood of the Not and the foulness of their depraved customs. Hieronymus pseudo... Whoa! Hieronymus pseudo Hypernotomachus wrote this furious screed about the sinister influence of the sisterhood on his own church of the unconquered sun. It appears to be in Greek. Okay. Let's use Sanskrit to translate this text. I need to get more followers. So I need to talk publicly about esoteric matters. So let's get to doing that. I should reorganize all of this. This is getting a little unwieldy. Uh-oh. She has tentative evidence. Damn it. Okay, we get our known unknowns. Let's read it. The known unknown Tantra describes a journey to the white door of the mantis, beyond which speech ceases. It describes a mantra which can be used at the right time in the right place to achieve that door. Yes! That could be relevant. Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. All right, if we're talking passionately, this means we're getting an acquaintance rather than a patron. It takes reason if you're getting a patron. What does the silver spintria have? They're more valuable and usually display scenes of debauchery on their reverse side. Interesting. We've nothing to explore right now, but we don't even have any secret histories lore to use. We got Porter, an acquaintance. Sure. You were a barber until the court case. All right. Well, I don't have... I don't have anything to... Can I consume dread with the influence? Hang on, we'll have a look at this. This would be interesting if I could. Can I use dread? Yeah. All right, awesome. Sorry for the mute. I thought I was going to sneeze. Read the known unknown Tantra. Okay, we actually get a second unmerciful mantra. The light of the lantern can only ever reveal the space between the forest shadows. Sure. Next, we will translate from Greek against the Sisterhood and Nod to Can't remember the rest of the title. Not going to reopen the text in order to get it. Yep, we managed to drop the pickup there. Perfect. You're also Moth, which is handy because we just lost Isabet and she was Moth for us. I think we'll wait until we get our next restlessness to ascend you, because we don't have a mission to send anyone out on right now, so why prepare? Well, I mean, we should prepare, but what I'm saying is we don't have a mission to send people out on right now, so we don't need to be immediately ready. Okay. What we do have, however, is an affliction. Yay. Let's quickly cure that. And read the book. Hieronymus claims that the powers served by the Sisterhood of the Knot made an arrangement. The Thunderskin loved the Ewe, and the Grail destroyed him as restitution for the destruction of the Axe's beloved ones. Hieronymus's writing becomes incoherent with rage at this point. Whoa, hang on, I didn't even decide to read it. I mean, you can use Mystique, but if I don't have any notoriety, yeah, best of luck. I think in between the episodes, I'm going to reorganize my board because it's a little, yeah, as I've mentioned myriad times recently, it's a little unwieldy right now. All right. Hieronymus recovers his composure eventually to describe how the Thunderskid entered the Manzas through the Peacock Door. No, we're looking at the Stag Door. Never mind. This, Hieronymus insists, is abomination upon abomination. That has always been the most abominable of doors, has always been an abomination. But then that most abominable of doors has always been an abomination. Oh, okay, cool. And with a forbidden epic. Okay, so this is used for land beyond the forest across the continent. I wonder if this will find the same place that we found before and take us on the same expedition, or if there's more expeditions per level of secret history laws. I'm not certain. I am uncertain. Well, we've read all of the things that we had. So I think pretty much all we have to do right now is explore there. And I guess start going back to the White Door? Yeah, let's go to the White Door with the Ascent, and we'll throw 2 Unmerciful Mantra in here to study the glorious lore. There is a proverb among the practitioners of the invisible arts: glory visits the house without walls. I would like to know about glory, so we'll try and join those 2 higher level unmerciful mantras. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Cultist Simulator. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.